Hello, hello, Aquarius. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about October 2nd through the 29th. We're doing the overview video for October. There will be 4 columns, meaning 4 weeks that we're going to cover, covering from Sunday to Saturday, as per usual. I am programming these cards for you. And we will, of course, set these aside for a minute, and I will go ahead and program this deck so we can go in deep on October 2nd through the 8th. All right, that'll be the first week, so we can immediately get more information about those cards right away. All right, want to start the month off right. Alrighty then, I'm going to go ahead and set these aside. We're ready to go with those, and I'm going to go ahead and lay these out. We'll have the 4 columns, 1 for each week, and we're going to have 3 rows, which will be, of course, the theme of the week, the theme of this week, plus what's blocking us will be the next row. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. I just don't read them upside down. And of course, the 3rd row is going to be our solution. So yes, we have solutions. There's no reason to look at the problems if we're not looking at solutions. All right. So here we go. Here's the layout. Let's talk about the first week of October, the 2nd through the 8th. The Queen of Swords is here. She is telling me that indeed there's going to be somebody around who is kind of bossy and wants to tell you what to do and how to do it. If that's you, interesting, right? So be aware that you may be coming across that way if you're particularly intense about how you want things done. The Queen of Cups is also here, an emotionally based female energy person who is going to be very emotional. She feels like a puddle, and she's actually going to be getting in the way of you doing what you want to do. So that's a drag. Sorry to hear. There's definitely a solution for you in staying away from her. Just hide, shall we say. This is the Hermit card saying that if you want to stay in control of your situation, just don't get intermingled with this emotional person who's going to be a hot mess. Sorry, but sometimes we have hot messes in our lives, and this is one of them. Hang in there. It's going to be okay. The next week over, being October 9th through the 15th, some really nice stuff is happening because you have the ability to create anything you want out of nothing. You just put the energy into the universe about what you want, and it will show up for you. All right. So this is the Empress, my favorite card of all time. Yay! Because you don't have to do much more than say, "Hey, I'd really like this. This would be great. Thank you," and then it shows up serendipitously when you least expect it. Perfect. So we have the 10 of Wands is your blocking card this week. So taking your ideas and going on the road is not happening right now. You can't do that. It's not helpful. You will be blocked in that situation. Or if that happens for you, it will block you from all the good things that you're working on up here. The Ace of Pentacles shows up as your solution, which is interesting because maybe you didn't realize you're putting out the gift of money being part of the deal. But you're going to have some additional funding coming to you, and it will negate all of your need to run away. So maybe you weren't feeling appreciated at work, so you were getting ready to leave. And then presto, they said, "Well, we'll give you a raise. Stay." And you went, "Okay." So there you go. There's more money. Obviously, there's a reason to stay, and running away is not the answer. Okay? Cool. So let's look at October 16th to the 22nd. We have the King of Wands. There's a like-minded fella or male energy person out there who is going to be bringing you some information and being useful in this process. So super cool having an extra person around who is like you, who's going to mirror you back to you in a pleasant way that feels very familiar and pleasant. Yay! You have some good stuff going on there. The Page of Pentacles is here saying that, yeah, the area where you're blocked, there's going to be some information about your finances coming to you that's going to be like, maybe this week isn't the best week to be all spendy-wendy. And you're going to have to listen to it and go, grit your teeth a little bit, pull back a touch, but realize that in the end, you can follow your gut. If your gut says, no, this is way too good a bargain, I got to do this, the money will show, not to worry, I'm fine. Then do it. All right. You have, your gut is on your side this week, so you can in fact have trust it to steer you correctly. You have good information coming from your insides, letting you know, hey, guess what? I know what I'm doing. Excellent. And you can be your best friend, right? Take care of that. Pay attention to it and trust your intuition. If your intuition says, I can wait, it's not a big deal, then cool, wait, it's a good thing. Know what's right. You know already, and it will help you. All right. Now, the final week of October, the 23rd through the 29th, we are looking at the 10 of Cups. There's a gathering of love and joy in your life. The people in your life are coming together, and that's very nice. Hey, it's a good thing to have gatherings and fun and joy and love. That's good. And we enjoy doing that, so that's excellent. More people are showing up than usual, and that's wonderful. This is the 6 of Cups that's blocking you. There's part of you that wants to like just break it down and give up whatever you got to make sure this other person is taken care of, and it's not a good idea. This isn't going to help them out at all if you just give them what they need. You need to take a minute and let them see if they can't figure their own way out, right? That's how it feels right now. We'll look into this more in depth in another video because it's important for you to, pay attention and not over support somebody to the point where they don't know how to support themselves. The 4 of Wands is here saying there's a really nice marriage of ideas happening here. There's some really good stuff. There's the joy of knowledge happening here. But it's also coupled with a solution to your 10 of Cups, which is a gathering. So I'm feeling like a big party is happening here, maybe a marriage, a wedding, I don't know, something is happening that's intellectually stimulating at the same time as a party. Is that making any sense? We're going to get more information about this. I'm going to set it aside over here. All right. We'll come back to it and we'll add more cards to it. I'm going to set these all aside as we do and immediately get into the first week, the 2nd through the 8th. All right. Because we can. And I have the cards ready right here. So let's do this. I'm going to add these cards. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And here we go. Let's see what's going on more in depth for this particular first week. We were talking about being a person who has a lot of energy and intensity, possibly needing to rein that in to get what you want, but also not overpower people, and or there might be somebody else in your world who's a lady who's very controlling and wants everything exactly her way. You would need to kind of pay attention to her a little bit, but not too much. There's new information about your finances coming up. Pay attention to how you can make more money. That's a good thing. And there's the gift of new love coming into your life. This could be a new heartbeat in the form of a pet, a friend, a new relationship. All good. This is a joyful moment. So enjoy having new people around you and new love and new life. It's good. It will bring your heart open, right? It's a good thing. Now, the Queen of Cups is here in the blocking department, meaning that you have a friend who's very emotionally based, who's going to show up and be quite the mess. And she will be sucking the energy from the room if she shows up with all of that stuff going on. So know that, understand that, and either allow for it or suggest that it doesn't show. This is the Eight of Swords saying that there's got to be a new approach, a new way of understanding how to end up in control in this situation, because right now this person is taking the power, the emotionally based person is taking the power, and you want to maintain your power while not undercutting the other person. So there's some stuff to do here. You want to look at it from a new perspective so that she isn't a block to you, right? Interesting. Find a way to reclaim your power without letting the emotionally based person suck the energy out of the room, okay? And keeping your finances balanced is not going to be very easy this week, so pay attention. Pay attention to how you're doing your money, okay? All this stuff makes you want to like curl up in a ball and hide in the closet, okay? And that may seem like a solution, as in don't enter into a social experience with this person who's going to suck the air out of the room. That is certainly a possibility, and one way of doing it. But no, if you do that, you're still going to end up having to feel some feelings and go through some stuff that feels really hard and it's very uncomfortable. We have a double Hermit. I just saw that we have a double Hermit, which tells me that while you really need to take some time out to do some feeling stuff, okay? This is you growing through some feelings. It's not an easy project you're into, and it's intense. So hang in there. But this is alone work. This is you doing some alone work by yourself, making some decisions about how you handle this Queen of Cups, okay? And it won't be an easy decision. So know that you're loved, and that as you come into this situation, it's uncomfortable, but I think that we'll find some solution in here somewhere, okay? Hang in there, and we'll talk soon about the 9th through the 15th. In fact, next week. Thank you.